Good evening, everybody. So it's been a busy week as far as the stream goes, and that it has not been a busy week. My kid was homesick for pretty much the entire week, so I didn't get to stream at all. This is the first thing I've managed to do related to the stream since pretty much the last time I recorded one of these episodes. So it's gonna be nice to, talk to somebody in the figurative sense, since obviously I'm recording this in advance, so I'm not physically talking to anybody. I'm not actively streaming right now, but hopefully you sort of know what I mean. Anyway, let me swing on over here. Hey. So, when we last left off with this, we were trying to build up towards getting the greenhouse so that we could hopefully use those strawberries to get a head start and everything else. There is a chance we won't be able to get it in time, at which point I'm going to have to plant those strawberries and just try to set that up for a blueberry season in the fall. It's fine either way. But for now, let me go ahead and tap that and get my time going so I know how much time we spent. Well, yeah, it's a bummer. My daughter has, I assume it's a flu. She spent most of it bouncing off the walls, but because she's been having a bit of a deep cough, with COVID and everything like that, it wasn't worth risking sending her to school. Now, first things first, let's grab some of the stuff. Let's go ahead and pet you, fill this, and, well, I guess I'll put these away. And fill this. Now, I feel like I really should hold off on doing this, but I might upgrade one of the things, because I feel like even if I do have to use the strawberries, it's not the worst thing in the world. I could also use 30 of them and save the other 30 for later, so we are more than okay there. I'll also take one of these out in case I need it. Guess I'll take those. It's Friday. Okay, we don't need that yet, so I'll put that away. And instead move that over here. Alright. Not sure which upgrade we should do. Since I'm more or less getting to the point where I'm done with farming for a few days, I might actually do the watering can just to make watering the plants a little bit quicker after the fact. Because I'll be able to hold down the button and do a row rather than one at a time. Alex is in need of a quartz. Okay, I can do that. Which one of you is Alex? You, okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just run back and get a quartz out. I mean, I have time before everything opens anyways. I've been trying to put in some thought of what else should I do on the YouTube channel. I mean, right now I've got this series going, but eventually we're either going to want to take a break from this for a little while, or we're going to want to potentially have 2 videos going every week, depending on time, obviously. I thought about doing another Llama randomizer runs exclusive to YouTube. I could do more randomizer stuff. Not quite sure, honestly. Right now, I think Stardew is pretty meaty content to last a while. Oh, he's already outside. Alright, let's give you that real quick. Hello, JDP. You brought me the item I asked for, so thanks so much. Let's see, here's what I owe you. Yeah. I guess we do run into Emily. I could try giving that to her. I forget what time he opens. Now, I want to say it's 9 or 10. We should have plenty of time to grab stuff. Ideally, I'm hoping it does not cost 5,000. I'm kind of hoping it costs 2,000 because I can recover from that pretty quickly. I vaguely recall 5,000 being a number for one of the upgrades anyway. I don't remember if they get more expensive or if they're about the same every time. Yeah, the weather doesn't really matter to me. I typically stay near my shop year-round. I guess I got to be in front of here. Alright, let's upgrade tools. Okay, it is 2,000. That's cool. Alright, I'll do that. Thanks. I'll get started on this as soon as I can. It should be ready in a couple of days. You can't break geodes afterwards. Okay, that's fine. Well, I guess since that is now no longer in the running, I suppose we could just head over to the mines. See if we can't get that light ring. If not, I mean, at least we'll be working up our mining and everything. I don't recall there being much left on the farm we need to do. There might be a couple scattered, like, tree. I think there's the stump I still need to finish doing. Do I have anything for you? Not really. Alright, let's go down to floor 10. I don't know if there's a specific floor range where this is more likely to drop in. Every other time I've played the game, they've pretty much dropped without fail pretty early, or at least one of them did. Might as well replace those. Alright. I'll use up these real quick. Now we got an infested area. At least this is easy enough to get through. Just find the slimes, kill them. I think this is the first big slime we've encountered. I don't believe you get anything special for beating him. I would assume he still counts as just one slime as well. Alright, that was all of them. Alright, wrong one. Another cherry bomb. Alright, well, move that over here. A second one, alright. Oop, there's more than one of these guys. Yeah, there's a free staircase, so we'll grab that. Although we would have got the other staircase anyway under that. That should mostly take care of what we spent as far as bars go. Can't believe the bad luck we've had so far with this run as far as just the room full of just crates with drops in them. Any other run with this game, they're just all over the place, but when I'm recording them for something, nothing to be found. You know, that's not a bad place for that. I don't remember any staircases spawning, so I'm just gonna start hitting stuff. Every time I go to start doing the mining part, that's when one of these annoying things spawned. Okay, I assume we've killed all the insects, so I'll have to stop by there whenever I remember. I mean, we might even get one as a reward for doing that stuff. Because I know you get little gear rewards and stuff for finishing them. They're gonna make me use up all my energy trying to do this. I can't do it right. Well, I mean, I could do it. But when I have a stronger hoe, you can actually just do a huge chunk of that sand in one fell swoop. And sometimes you can find items under there as well. Let's go up first. Whole lot of nothing up there, unfortunately. Okay, a few. Those things you want to kill relatively fast, because they will eventually sort of turn green, and then you can't damage them, and they turn into those flying butterfly bug things. And, you know, having like 8 of them flying around your head at any given time can be a bit of an annoyance. We're getting a couple of gems out of this as well. So I think those are what's sort of giving you the bigger selling points. Alright, this has a staircase that auto spawns. It is getting relatively late though, so I might want to dip out after I go down that staircase. I want to double check there's nothing else I need along the way. Yeah, like I said, I was thinking about maybe doing another La Mulana randomizer run. I did one on stream using a somewhat beginner-friendly flag. Apparently I threw in a couple of things that wouldn't be considered necessarily beginner-friendly without meaning to, but I wouldn't mind doing slightly harder flags now that I've sort of made myself a list of where the checks are. I feel like La Mulana is a game that deserves a bigger sort of spotlight on it. It closes at 10. Alright. We can come back in the morning and check that then. But if you haven't played La Mulana, it's essentially a very cryptic Metroidvania game where if you were to do a vanilla run of the game, you would want to essentially have notebooks ready so that you could take notes on every single tablet you read, take notes of like where it was found, you know, what children it talks about and all that stuff, and you have to piece it all together. So like you get like 4 tablets and that gives you 1 clue on how to solve 1 puzzle. I know I made it sound very tedious, but I assure you it's more fun than I just made it out to be. Yeah, that can go. And we will hold on to the rest for now. I'm not going to be able to break those until he's done, which I forget if it tells you directly when your thingy is ready. Guess we'll have to figure it out. Alright, level 4 mining. We can make a glowstone ring. Can I just craft it then? Is that what I want? Transmute into FE? Because if I can see in the dark, we can go deeper. I mean, we're not in a huge rush to do it. Because obviously I need to upgrade all my stuff to copper before I need iron and whatnot. Solar essence and iron bar. Theoretically, that is what I want. But in order to get the items, I need to make it. I mean, I could make a bunch of torches. That is a thought. Although that's a lot of wood to be using up on that stuff. What's the downside to that is I can't make those anymore. Alright, hold on. Let's think about this here. Copper and iron bar. Don't quite have enough to make an iron bar, unfortunately. What I will do is I will set these up to make some copper bars. We'll pet the dog when we come home, I think. Oh, that's good. I was about to say I forgot to grab one of those to give to Haley, but unfortunately, or fortunately in this case, just happened to give me one right out in the open. nothing new there. So I believe with this game, once you get somebody to their max hearts that you can do before you propose to them, they're kind of locked in place. Like, they don't go down unless they catch you doing something bad. But I believe if you marry them, if you don't give them gifts regularly and they catch you flirting with other people, you sort of risk pissing them off. But it's easy enough. Like, you can give them gifts every day once they're your spouse to sort of mitigate that. But it's enough to make me wonder, like, do we hold off on doing certain things until I've got everybody's hearts up, or do I just say the hell with it and propose to her when we're ready? I mean, that's a ways off, because I need the money to be able to do all this stuff to begin with. And I would say that upgrading the house and getting married is a relatively low priority right now. I mean, with the type of run we're doing, you know, I need money. And buying a house, buying the thing to get married and all that, that's a cost. And right now, unfortunately for Haley... Oh, it's not Sunday yet. Okay, never mind. I will talk to you, though, just to register that I have. I'm feeling an urge to go shopping. Ugh, I wish there was a mall here. I mean, Joja's a shopping center. Surely they can hook you up. Alright, so... how much do I need? 5 solar essences, 5 iron bars. I mean, the best way we're gonna be able to get that stuff is if I just try to go further. I don't like the odds, because we were doing barely any damage to the one guy, but... you know, what else can you do? Maybe we'll get lucky and somebody will drop what we need to see. Or maybe we'll get lucky and we'll have relatively okay visuals. I mean, depending on RNG, like, the torches might be in a good place and stuff along those lines. I do have to remember to leave this mine before 10, though. Just so I can go turn in that one thing. There's a bat coming in from the side. I believe we killed it, so that's good. I don't know if the bat stuff is going to actually drop for anything better. As far as money goes, when we sell the bat wings and whatnot. Nope. All that's left is to try to find the staircase, I suspect. I have to also figure out if I can even see the staircase. There we go. See, now this floor is a little bit better. If we can get lucky with it doing more floors like this, we might be okay. Alright, we have a staircase. But I do want to see if I can get more stuff before we use it. Not really getting much in the way of drops off of those. I don't even know what you would call them. Stone golem dudes. I know to get the sun things, what I need is I need to fight these sort of versions of these that cast magic spells. I don't know how deep in they start spawning. I know you encounter these guys for a couple of floors. What's hitting me? Oh, bat. It's the main issue with the dark areas in here is the bats very much blend in. You can hear the other dudes. But the bats, you're sort of just hoping you hear them. And that's not always the case. This floor looks fairly lit up. And we got a free staircase, which is certainly going to help as far as getting down quicker. You want to make sure we're getting all the ores possible, though, before we do so. I vaguely recall the bat wings can also be used for something. But I can't remember what it is. It's a crafting recipe. I don't even remember if it's important at this point. Well, we got a free iron, so I can make a iron bar at least. So worst case scenario, we do have the ability to make a sprinkler to make up for the fact that I currently have no way of watering plants. Looks like that might have been a staircase there. Which I may take because I think we've more or less explored the rest here. And we get to 5. So I'm gonna dip out just because we did meet the next sort of section. And I'm gonna go see what the reward is for killing what I presume is the insects. Ah, the insect head. That's gonna be better than what we're using. Quite a bit. Yeah, cave insects. Actually not too far off of doing the Dougies. Those are those little tunnely things. I might see if I can work on that next. So we're at 19 out of 30. That's like nothing. Granted, finding them can be annoying, but you know, they're generally in the first couple of floors. Now, I probably want to go deeper if I can. So if I can get a little bit further, it'll switch to the ice sort of area, which, that's all lit up. I don't have to worry about not being able to see in it. Which, you know, if I don't have to make the upgrades, that means that's more money I'm not having to waste, because I can sell the materials that I would use for it. Alright. Grab this, grab that. That can be put away for now. And everything else looks relatively sellable. I believe once I make one of these, I can just put it down anywhere, so I can have one of these things being watered and just sort of go from there. Unfortunately, I can't move any of these, but that's fine. I'll probably work on this one here. Sorry, it takes a little bit longer to form. Kind of hoping it finishes before the end of the day, though. Oh, did I finish that stump already? Or maybe it just sort of disappears if you cut it down to just the stump. I didn't remember actually doing that. Oh well. That's still going. I'll have to make it in the morning then. Oh well. Pet you and make sure you're happy. Well, that gives us the Warrior's Ring, which I forget what that is, but I'm going to assume it just increases your actual damage. Let's double check what that is. I believe it said my watering can is ready. That is... Infuses the warrior with warrior energy after slaying a monster. I have to assume that's just, No, you can just make a bunch of copper and make them into silver, I guess. Or iron, maybe. Clear and sunny. Learn how to cook an omelet. Alright, well, first things first. Make one of these. Sprinklers won't work on this terrain. What What about if I hoe first? No. Oh. Well, that's just unfortunate. Alright, well, if that's the case, I guess I'll put it away for now. Is there anywhere on here I could use as a de facto farm? And I guess if I clear out over here, I can use this area for farmland. Alright, well that's something's gonna have to wait till the summer then. Well, on that note, there may be some value in upgrading the axe. I vaguely recall you need to get at least a couple of levels into it. But, I mean, I feel like we can catch up to the 2,000 with what we get during the time that the thing is not active. Yeah, I'll grab the quest at least, because that seems fairly feasible to do. No, swing by the beach first, see if we can get any parts there. Now, once I get my item, I need to try to break some geodes first. Because I've got a bunch of them sort of lined up. And if I can get some other stuff to donate, we might get some more upgrades from that. At the very least, if there's any special events that are sort of locked behind you doing this much with the museum, we'll be closer to triggering those events. I forgot to get something for Haley. Well, that's alright. It doesn't necessarily have to be today. It's just, you know, if I happen to see one, no harm in grabbing it. Alright, copper watering can. Pop that in over there. Now before we upgrade any tools, let's process these geodes. So far, it's going great. Alright, that's one for Gunther. I believe that's another one for Gunther, yeah. That's just clay. That's for Gunther. Getting a fair amount of things to give to Gunther, so I don't know how many upgrades we'll get out of it. But at least we'll have a fair amount of things to sort of give. Alright, we have to donate before we can finish doing these, so at least once I've given these away, any extras we get can go right into the selling box. We got at least one new reward out of it. A painting and the standing geode decoration. I don't know if I'll place those yet, but I can at least put them away somewhere. There's another thing for Gunther. So that's like what, 6 things just from this? I believe that's new. It's a bummer with having such limited inventory, as I do have to keep going back and forth here. But on the upside, there's only so many things he can have left, so... Alright, well, that's all of them, and also let's upgrade the axe. Now, would it happen to be Jazzercise Day? I'm not sure which day they typically do it. But I would very much like to get rid of this cauliflower that's just been sitting in my inventory for like 2 weeks now. That looks promising. Jody. Excellent. You are exactly who I was looking for. Oh, that looks so delicious. Thank you. This is just what I wanted. It's going to be perfect for my yellow curry. Alright. I probably paid for all the geodes we just broke, honestly. And more importantly, it clears up space in the old inventory. Alright, well, put those away. Everything else can more or less be just trashed at this point. I almost threw that away, which would have been very bad. That we want to keep. Grab one of those out and we'll go drop that up to Haley. What are my levels of stuff looking like? Fishing and farming both need to level up. I mean, it doesn't matter if I'm a little later to get certain stuff up than other things. All it really matters for is sort of picking your upgrades later. Okay, you are not home, so either you're up in the playground, or you are off taking photographs. I'm going to assume photographs. Mainly because I want to go over here anyway to check spring onions. If you hear any banging from inside my hut, it's probably just me working on one of my sculptures. I'm just now realizing the house I've been trying to enter this whole time was hers and not Jody's. Whoops. Oh well. Jody is the kid's mother. I don't remember which house is theirs anyway, so not much lost in that situation. Unfortunately, not much to find here either. Alright, well, let's go check out the playground. I'm honestly not certain where else she hangs out. But usually when she's taking photos, she's doing it near the edge there. She might have a different spot she takes them from. Just in case she came back. Hi, JDP. Nope. Okay. Might go to the beach sometime, but I don't remember offhand about when she does that. I think I have seen her walking around there at least once, though. Here she is, okay. What is this for you? Oh, for me? Thank you. My sister is so weird. Sometimes I wonder if we're actually related. Oh, we're up to 4 stars now. Or 4 hearts, rather. I mean, we're not really dealing with enough time to go mining. So let me go down to the beach and do some fishing instead. At least if we catch a couple of fish, it'll pass the time to being a more reasonable time frame to just go to sleep. So I think if we went to the mine, by the time we even got going, it would be time to get out. I wouldn't mind getting another level in, or 2 in fishing if possible. Plus, you never know if you're gonna find treasure chest while you're fishing, which could have stuff in them. You can get some rare stuff inside the fishing treasure chest. Like, I've seen people get dinosaur eggs and stuff of that ilk before. Not a fan of the fake out fishes that start going up and then just drop out of nowhere. Don't think I have to worry about it till the fall, but I do have to think about eventually the Grange. So I'm gonna have to have a various assortment of things that I want to put up for display. I mean, it doesn't really matter if I win or not, but it would certainly be nice to win. I think you get a prize of some description. And working up fishing now will help with the ice fishing sort of holiday that happens in the winter. Winter is going to be somewhat interesting, being that, you know, there's not much to plant. Although if we happen to have the greenhouse, we can continue planting our normal blueberries and strawberries and whatnot. But typically the first year, winter is just sort of a dull period. Because you can't really do a whole lot in the winter. Especially if you've already done the caves and whatnot. I could see why some would sort of leave the mine alone until the winter, just because what else are they going to do? Not getting much luck with treasure chest fish today. But I mean, every other day we've been doing this, we've... Ooh, an iridium fish. That's a great find, actually. I forget what the difference in reward is. I mean, I would assume it's decent, but not like, you know, life-changing. This fish is going to be a problem, clearly. A halibut. Do we need that for anything? No. I think we needed one for a quest on a different day, but we never ended up catching one. Once we can get a steady supply of money coming in, you know, there's so much other stuff we can do. We'll have more money to play with as far as just being able to spend money without worrying about, you know, the repercussions. That's why I'm hoping we get the greenhouse sooner than later. I know I spent 4,000 gold during this particular episode, but you know, upgrading that stuff is going to come in handy down the line as far as getting everything else quicker. Especially with copper's all I need to get rid of those 1 trees. Because if I can open up that area for farming, I'll be able to use the sprinklers. I didn't even consider the fact that you can't use sprinklers. Ooh. Damn it. If that wasn't one of the more annoying fish to catch, that probably would have worked out. I should have tried to fill the bar a little bit more before I tried that. I have plenty of energy to work with. Might be able to find stuff under the sand here, though. How much? Alright, we have enough space to try to do this. I mean, I know this works in the mines. I don't know if you can actually get anything here. I think you can. No, I guess you can. I don't know if any of it will be any good, but... at least I can use this to get my energy down, so I'm not just wasting like an entire life bar. Finding much of anything in here, though, unfortunately. That should do. I'll just make a beeline right for the farm. Probably be around just barely before midnight by the time we get there. Okay, a little earlier than I thought. Like, the time ticks by so fast when you're not actively paying attention to it. Why am I holding on to that one anyway? Is there any other... I mean... You know what, I'm not going to hold on to that, because I can just make those out of these, so it's not a huge deal. Might as well make you, since I have 5 of them. I don't know if these require a certain season. I wouldn't want to plant them to the very beginning of the season anyway. Sadly, no level up for fishing. I kind of wish you had like an experience bar so you can tell how long something was going to take to do. Because, I mean, you have this, but it doesn't really tell you outright, you know, oh, you need this many more fishing attempts to get to this. Oh, this is officially summer. Okay, I mean, I kinda can't afford to wait. No, that's not what I wanted. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna grab you. Let's grab this. That can go away. Grab one of those as well. Might as well plant everything that looks like it can feasibly be planted. We'll just start off with a huge farming crop. I did grab the strawberries, right? No, I did not. Off to a good start. Let's do this one before that one. Alright, so, first things first. This first sprinkler is only going to do about that, so... What do you mean out of season? Oh, spring. Okay, I can't do those yet. Alright, that's fine. We will do... this. I'll do some of these. Put that down. I'm gonna have to water them today, but after this initial day, they should all water. Well, on the upside, the plan that I had is gonna stick in place. And assume that's going to be enough a range for that to sort of take in. See if we can't get these guys to retain their water. Oops. Not necessarily where I wanted to water, but it'll do. Alright, I'm gonna have to remember they're there now, rather than where they previously were. I petted you, right? Yes, I did. Okay. I will fill your water bowl, though. Put this back. Can't really do much maintenance around the farm until I get our axe back. I do have new foraging stuff though, which thankfully I did hold on to some of those daffodils, because I can still give them to Haley. In fact, let me grab one real quick. So it's the only thing that I know of that she likes. So I'd rather not risk pissing her off by giving her something that she's, you know, sort of disinterested in. I can do that stuff when she's my wife, and I can easily make it up the next day. I don't know where she goes during the summer. She might go out here doing photography more often. No, she's not here. Maybe she still goes to the park. I was kind of hoping, I guess, I should have thought before I came down here to look for spring onions, that it's not spring anymore. That would have been the smart thing to do. But alas, I am an idiot. Oh, well, at least we got more sweet peas to sell. I suppose I'll check over in the playground area. And that's the main place I know she hangs out at. She's not over here, which it doesn't look like she is. Might have to sort of scout around where she might be, or just make sure I'm getting to her house early enough. But for now, we'll go ahead and, I think, head to the mines. See if we can get another 5 floors down. You know what, here. This is a great gift, thank you. I saw a heron wading gracefully through the morning mist. Such are the treasures of a quiet life. I will take a grape. Summer's good because there's a lot of, like, edible stuff you can use. That is not the where I wanted to go. I want to go up here. And we don't have any cherry bombs, but that's fine. We can get iron ores from just mining regularly in here, so that's a good thing to have as well. These guys should die a lot quicker than they were previously with the sword as well. Not any reason to stick around here. Not really, from what it looks like. I mean, I guess I could kill you. Alright, I will take a nicely lit up area. Yeah, like it's so much quicker than it was previously. Free staircase works for me. Somebody is revving their motorcycle at nearly 10 p.m. over outside my window. I'm sure they're mighty fine people. It's a pretty deep area, but it doesn't seem like there's anything else of note in here. So we will continue along. If we can get to floor 40, we also complete an objective as well. And we're sort of in the home stretch as far as that goes. Well, we found a crate that had items in it, so that's, you know, something newish. Oh well. Didn't find nothing over here, but it gave me a follow-up staircase, so I will be happy to have it. Now, do these floors always have a... I guess... I don't know if always, but you have a good chance of there just being a staircase. Which I am going to gladly take, so we have a fighting chance of actually doing this last floor. I forget what the reward is at level 40. Because at certain areas, you get something for reaching, like the milestone floor. Well, there's a staircase. There's another staircase. No, I'm gonna eat grapes so I have the energy to mine those. I mean, I know it was a gold star one, but, you know, that's a lot of ore to just give up on, so I'm mildly okay taking the hit. There we go, and we reached the ice area. The slingshot. I don't recall that being overly useful. I didn't really use it much. I mean, I guess if you need a ranged attack, it works for that. I'll probably put it away. On the upside, being that we reached the ice floor, that also means we don't really need to worry about the light up effect anymore. Is going to make life a lot easier as far as what items we need to farm and all that crap. Don't get me wrong, if I can make the light thing, I'll probably make it anyway. Just because they can be useful. But as a whole, they're not really, you know, super needed for anything. Oops. Put that away too. Refill this because we're going to need more water tomorrow. Oh, it just upgrades you to the next level. Okay. No upgrade for anything, but that's fine. At least if we're getting 500-ish, it's not a total waste of the day. Copper axe is ready. We will get that to, next time I play, though. I'll write it down so I don't forget. But for now, I think that's enough for just the time being. So let's exit out to desktop. And I will see you next week for more Stardew Valley. Hopefully I'll be able to stream this week. You know, unfortunately, kid being sick during the COVID era, you can't really, you know, just send them anyway. I mean, I'm sure there's people that do. But I try not to be that guy. So, we'll see. I'm hoping we will be able to stream. If not, I will see you next week for another Stardew Valley. Till then, have a good weekend.